Sandesh, go for it.
So I think the AI machine learning space is still in its infancy. There's a lot of technologies out there. It's not just like I'm working on just one part of it, which is AI ops, right? Which kind of deals with more of time series data and simple classification, clustering, and all those kind of algorithms. I'm not doing as much deep learning. We do a little bit of deep learning with LSTMs, but we're not that much into deep learning because most of the machine learning algorithms tend to give us very, very good results. But as you can see in the last couple of years, from everything from smart devices, smart appliances, to everything from our irrigation systems to our televisions to our smart homes to the car listening to you and automatically parking itself. There's more and more of this technology that is going to permeate our lives. So I think AI is a very interesting space, but there's many subdivisions of it. Like I get tired reading the papers from ARXIV because there's like a new paper almost every day. And I don't understand more than 50% of this stuff. And I know some of it, but this technology is very, very fast paced and changing. And I think eventually most of us will only have to consume it. We will not have to understand how it works, but we'll have to consume it. And whenever I presented the OML stack and how you can use this in the autonomous database, I keep telling people, most of us are not statisticians, and we should not pretend to be, but we should know how to use these tools to make our jobs easier. It's like you're using a tool, you're trying to, it's like all these features of the database, right? I mean, do most DBAs understand how Data Guard works internally? No. But they know it transfers logs, it applies logs, and as long as the logs are applied, I know that my database is not going to lose any data. And that's all you need to know. So you need to be very focused on the discipline of AI that you are actually interested in. And it's going to continue to permeate our lives in many different ways, like whether it is autonomous driving of cars, to whether it is smart devices in our homes, to whether we have the smart assistant that's going to make calls on our behalf and schedule things for us. We're going to have our own personal secretary, all of these things, or whether it is text to speech translation. I mean, today we're kind of at a point where we can use AI to train something on a language that has never been read or understood. Like there a lot of the Latin American languages, from the Mayans, the Incans, people don't know how to read this stuff. So they're using AI to say train something that knows how to speak Spanish to train itself and use something called active learning or transfer learning to learn these lost languages that haven't been spoken for 3,000 to 4,000 years. So these are very interesting applications, from healthcare to understanding our history and civilization. And these things will go a very far way to helping humanity as a race, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of AI that's running on data sets that looks at X-rays from COVID patients, that looks at heart scans from COVID patients, that looks at the distribution. I mean, data is everything, right? We see this everywhere. And AI is one of the tools that's actually used to crunch most of this stuff. So it's a very exciting time, to be honest, because a lot of the problems that we thought which could never be solved are actually getting solved every day now.
Right. Very nice, Sandesh.